but Joycey is going to do a taste test for us. So
and we're bringing in the camera guy. Okay, Orlando, let's go, because he's not keto. So if he likes them,
that's right.
Then you know that anybody can make these in your whole household.
So I'm going to give you guys an honest opinion from someone who isn't keto. I'm a hard judge, guys. I watch Gordon Ramsay. Oh my God, that is so good.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Myra from lowcarblove, and this is Joyce. She's going to be joining us today, and we're going to be going over 3 recipes that are keto and egg fast friendly. So these are super delicious, and you're not even going to believe that they are almost 0 carbs.
These are 3 dishes to guarantee a successful egg fast. Let's get to cooking, girl.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna get started on our recipe. We're gonna start off with our eggs. So we're just going to crack 3 eggs. We have our softened cream cheese. Now we have gelatin.
Yes.
So we're gonna throw in our gelatin and our baking powder. I know this sounds, I mean, you just gotta trust the process here. And then we have our watermelon flavored Ultima. Okay.
And that's great because you get electrolytes and you get a dessert. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And then also, just as an added note, so if you didn't, if you had like flavored Jello, you could subtract the gelatin and just use Jello. You don't have to use gelatin or the electrolytes.
Right. This is just a much cleaner version because all the ingredients are natural and it's sweetened with Splenda. So, but yes, if you don't have Ultima and you don't have access to it, then you can use Jello, like a gelatin or a flavored Jello for this recipe, okay? Then we have our vanilla. And last but not least, we have sweetener. And that's just some powdered sweetener. Okay, so we're just gonna whisk this until it's well incorporated. So the cream cheese was not fully softened, and when it's not fully softened, you can see the little clumps. So what we're gonna do is we are actually going to blend it to make sure that it is clump free, okay? Throw our mixture in. All right, so we have our little dish, and now we have a parchment paper that is cut to size. And so all we're gonna do is spray a little avocado oil. That's kind of like your little glue. And then the top as well. Okay? And now our mixture is nice and smooth. So we're just gonna pour it right on top. So we're gonna bake this at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. All right, guys, so we're gonna get started with our bread. What we're gonna do is quickly just crack in 2 eggs into your bowl. And just like that. We have our 2 eggs, our vanilla flavor. Okay, so we have our vanilla flavor, our maple flavor. We have our butter, melted butter, and our softened cream cheese. Okay, so we have our batter, and what we're gonna do, our mixture, we're just gonna pour it into a blender. You can do it with a hand mixer, you can do it with food processor, whatever you have, a regular blender, but we're gonna blend this really quickly and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the silicone mold that we're gonna use. What we're gonna do is we're gonna spray some avocado oil on all. Okay, and let's go ahead and pour the batter in. Okay, so you want to make sure you fill these up all the way to the top because they're not going to rise much. Okay, so this is going to be your bread. Okay, so right now we are just trying to we're just trying to evenly fill them. We didn't end up making a double batch, so we're just going to use one of the molds. This is enough for 4 little breads. And now our eggs. So we're going to go ahead and crack our egg right into our mold. Okay, and now we are going to salt and pepper. So we're going to get a little pinch of salt. Okay, And then we have some pepper. Okay, and now we're gonna bake these at 350 degrees, 10 to 15 minutes, okay? It's just gonna depend on your oven, so you wanna make sure you keep an eye on your first time. All right, guys, so this is the last recipe. So let's go ahead and get to it. Quickly, you're going to crack 2 eggs. And we're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. And then here we have our sour cream. Okay, then we have our tapatio sauce. Then we have our pepper, salt. This is the consistency you are looking for. Okay, now let's move over to the stove. Okay, so our butter is hot. Let's go ahead and cook our eggs. Okay, so now we're gonna make our cheese shell. So we're just going to, we're probably gonna make 2 cheese shells out of this. So if you've never made a cheese shell before, you don't need any oil. Actually, all you need is your pan and the cheese, your cheese of choice. Mexican blend works really well, mozzarella, Parmesan. For this recipe, I would personally probably use like a Mexican blend or mozzarella. Yeah, you're gonna do this, cook this on a medium-high heat, and I will show you what it should look like once it's ready to turn over. But it's so simple. This is it. So here are our eggs, and what I'm gonna do is just grab our egg, place it right in the middle, just like this, okay? And now we are just going to roll. This is, yeah, we're just rolling it to make our little enchilada. Okay, so it's beautiful. Place it on our plate, and we're gonna make one more. All right, guys, so these are our finished dishes. You saw how easy that was. This is basically like for a full day of eating. Typically you do intermittent fasting, right? When you do it. So you would do your little intermittent fast, maybe have a cup of coffee, and then here would be your brunch.
And these are like egg McMuffins.
Yes.
So everything was cooked in, the best part, it was all cooked in one dish. So you could make your batter, put your eggs in, put it in the oven, get ready for the day or whatever you gotta do. Or you can even meal prep these, put them in the fridge, even all separate. And then when you warm it up, you can warm it up together. Exactly. And then we drizzle with some maple syrup and it was delicious. All right, and then
this would be lunch or your dinner, because that would be more like brunch. And then this would be your dinner. So these are
considered Egg-Chiladas, okay? All right, so we got scrambled eggs, we got a cheese tortilla rolled up, and then we did a little green enchilada sauce, and then we drizzled a little bit of sour cream, some tapatio, and cilantro. So this is a very filling and fatty meal that will hold you off to the next day. So this is like ideal for your last meal per se, okay? And then we got my favorite part,
the dessert.
Okay. All right.
So we have dessert. And go ahead and talk about it.
So this is a watermelon bar that we made, and we chose the watermelon because she loved watermelon. Okay, and then the great part about this is not only are you getting a dessert in this, you're also getting electrolytes.
And gelatin, collagen.
Exactly. So in this, we did use beef collagen in this. So this is perfect. So now you got your breakfast, brunch, your main meal, and then you have dessert. And then this is great because you can divide it into different portions
for the rest of the week.
And it's actually better even the next day because it gets cold and it solidifies even more.
Nice.
So it's
the texture.
The texture makes it even better.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Joyce, if you haven't already watched our first video on egg fasting, I'm gonna link it down below. You have to see it. We basically go over the rules and why you would do an egg fast or when you would do an egg fast. So make sure you check that out. We will link it here in the description for you. But this would be like a day of eating basically.
Exactly.
And you can mix and match. Let us know. Joyce is more than happy to come here and film more recipes for you guys if you guys do want to check them out. So if you guys do want that, let us know because we will make a playlist with the guidelines and the recipes. I want you guys to take a look at the variety because we did make a little sandwich. We also made Egg-Chiladas and we made a dessert and they're all using eggs. So this is super low carb. Even if you're not doing an egg fast, this is actually perfect for a keto diet or a low carb diet because this will ensure that you stay in ketosis. And that's super important if you are tracking and you are really, really, really trying to stay on track and hit your macros. These are the types of meals that you're looking for.
Yeah, and they're exactly like you said, they're keto friendly. And the great part is if you're not a huge fan of eggs, this is going to guarantee a success at egg fasting. That's like why I do allow condiments because there is no real difference of you not using condoms and to you using condiments as far as weight loss. Yeah, right? As far as the results in the weight loss. So my girls have been able to do both and be successful at it. So this is like the best part about egg fasting is being creative, and I'm glad we were here together to show you how delicious these are. So now I think it's time for us to try because I'm talking too much. It's getting cold, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right.
Okay. So Joycey, you guys know I am currently doing dairy free. I've already tried these recipes. They are absolutely amazing, but Joycey is going to do a taste test for us. So
we're bringing in the camera guy. Okay, Orlando, let's go because he's not keto. So if he likes them,
that's right.
Then you know that anybody can make these in your whole household. Okay.
That's right. You guys know Orlando. He's right there. He is filming us right now, but he's going to come around and he is going to do a taste test because he is not keto. So he is going to give us an honest opinion of, he's been eyeing these. So we're going to go straight into the Egg-Chiladas.
All right, let's go.
Come on, Orlando.
All right. This is my honest opinion, guys, because these look bomb.
He seriously has been eyeing these since we were making them. And he was like, I call dibs.
It's because, you know, my tia has always made them. And I'm like, oh, with tapatio?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys an honest opinion from someone who isn't keto.
All right.
I'm a hard judge, guys. I watch Gordon Ramsay.
For real though. I told you.
Oh my god, that is so good. Okay, guys, that's my taste test.
You're out? We're about to bring Orlando back in for the Egg McMuffin taste test. Now, this one doesn't have the sausage, but if you want to add the sausage, it's totally, totally acceptable because it's super low carb and the sausage is, for the most part, going to be 0 to like 1 net carb.
Okay, so, we got Orlando back
in the picture. Okay, it's me again.
All right, let's do this. There's a little syrup right there if you want to like dip.
I don't know,
Orlando's getting like too excited with this, guys.
Okay,
I mean,
I love the Egg McMuffins.
All right, let me see.
So this better be up to par.
Okay, oh my goodness, the pressure. The pressure.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
This literally tastes like bread.
Right?
It tastes just like bread.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna cut this part out.
So this is our McDonald's dupe. Orlando got his half pieced out. So you guys know he's not keto, and honestly, he's actually pretty brutal. Like, I always have him taste test our stuff because since he's not, you know, sometimes when you are doing low carb, you kind of get, I don't want to say like you get used to certain flavors, but you might, you might settle a little more. So with someone that's not keto, they're usually like, they're pretty brutally honest. And so I'm happy because he is, he's one of our tasters here. So, but let us know if you guys want to see more Orlando taste tests. Comment down below because we'll drag them on here. If you guys want them, we're dragging them.
And I'm gonna try the last one in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll try some, but I'm curious on the watermelon because I originally I made it pink lemonade. So this time around,
and you can make it pink lemonade. You can make lemon, lime,
orange. Remember you said
orange.
the orange?
Yeah, I got like orange for like an what is it called? The creamsicles. What is the texture? What is I've made these two. I haven't tried this one yet. Is it more like
it's sour.
Like tarty?
It's very tart. It's like almost like if you were to imagine like a flan meets like a Jello, like almost like, it's hard to describe because I feel like it melts in your mouth.
Okay.
But it's also very solidified. Oh, I'm drooling. It's so good. It's tarty. It's like really tarty. It has my like.
That's making my mouth.
Yeah, I'm literally watering in my mouth as I'm eating it. So it is super delicious.
It is good.
It's super good. Yeah, the texture is great. Like, I mean, for an egg fast, you're having an actual bar. It's really crazy.
Yeah, but remember, if you're not doing an egg fast, this is still a great
for
recipe for keto because it's super low in carbs and you get your collagen and you're getting electrolytes. So for the electrolytes, I will link them down below. They are Ultima electrolytes, and I do have a 20% discount code, which is lowcarblove, and it will be linked. So just go ahead and follow that to grab those. They have watermelon, they have grape, they have all the flavors. You'll see them on there. But this one was watermelon, and
it's bomb. And because I do allow it, you could use whipped cream as a condiment.
Ooh, okay. Now, if you guys don't already know, Joyce always does egg fast. She's like the what do I want to call it? Like a fasting queen?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like a fasting queen. She's done like egg fast, beef fast, bone broth fast.
Liquid fast.
A liquid fast, salad fast. So let us know if you guys actually want to see something like that, like a day in the life of doing, or let's say, like a day in the life of doing an
specific fast.
Yeah, a certain fast,
exactly.
Like let's say a bone broth fast, right? Or a liquid fast, because she's done a lot of liquid fast and salad fast. Let us know, because just because you're doing a fast does not mean you are starving or eating less calories. So you are still eating the same amount of calories. It's just the types of food that you're eating, okay? So let us know, comment down below. We will look through the comments, and then we will decide whatever you guys decide is what we'll do, okay? But yeah, I mean, these are the recipes. Thank you, Joyce,
thank you so much for having me.
sharing all of your deliciousness with us.
Yes.
Everything will be linked down below. There's a link that's going to take you to lowcarblove.com, which is my website. This will be all printable. It'll have all the information. We also have the egg fast information there, which will also link down below. If you still want a little more of me, make sure you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, where I share more recipe ideas and just a glimpse into my everyday life. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this style. Let us know, because obviously this is for you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.